Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm responding to this guy's comments. Well, I'm actually having a conversation with my wife responding to this guy's comments, and we're gonna have a deeper discussion about that. Make sure you hype the video, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, all that good YouTube stuff. Join the member section where we do stuff like this all the time. Let's go. Okay, now he says, Myron and Angie broke up because Myron would not get her pregnant.
That's not true, because that bitch ain't pregnant now. She ran off with the next nigga and she ain't have no babies. That's not true. That's a cover story. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas will believe anything, any excuse somebody gives you for why they didn't measure up to whatever they claim they were. You'll just believe it because, the way that this excuse sounds makes me feel less anxious. It makes me feel a little bit better. It makes me feel like I can relate to that. Yeah, I might do the same thing if I was in that position. That's why you'll just accept it. You don't want to believe that she ran away because this nigga was whack. You don't want to believe that this angry tone that he uses when he's shouting at his audience that y'all a bunch of simps, but you still come over here and watch my podcast anyway. When he's screaming at y'all, you don't want to believe that he screams at Angie like that. You don't want to believe that she had to deal with behind closed doors what a bitch-ass nigga he was, always accusing her of doing something that she wasn't doing. Because the proof is in that after she ran off with the next dude, you still kept her on your payroll, you dum-dum.
Would you rather be with a woman who treats you like shit but has only been with 1 or 2 men in her life? Or would you rather be with someone who has been with 1,000 men but treats you fantastic, respects you, doesn't cheat on you?
See, here's the thing. I would take the girl that's 1 or 2 bodies, and I'll tell you why. As a man, your job is to turn your woman into basically your follower. She's your assistant. Your job is to make her be useful to you. You're gonna come in and train her.
My question always is, why didn't you do that with your girl? How are you out here telling people what they should do and you not even following your own advice? And now the weird dudes in my comments, who are Myron's followers, are saying, no, it was because it was Angie's fault. Well, train the bitch to not be like that. But you can't do that. You know what? Let's get back to our discussion though.
You still lied to your audience and made them think y'all was still together, you stupid ass. That's how I know none of the above. Get the fuck out of here. She didn't go off with the next dude and get pregnant because that should have been the reason why she left. If it was because you won't get me pregnant, the next dude should be trying to have a baby with me. Y'all should be announcing to everyone that you're going to have a baby together. That has never happened. So what is you even talking about?
It's been long enough for her to be pregnant by him.
That's not the reason. That's why I'm trying to say. If you just get pregnant, you get pregnant. Whatever. But I'm saying that's not the reason why you fucked off.
Now, here's the next thing he says. Myron is not, same guy. Myron is not teaching you how to get a relationship. He's just teaching how to get boxed in 2025. It's not the same.
We already know this. We already know this.
Wait. Again, he's not teaching me how to get boxed because he didn't just have box. He had a girlfriend.
But this is the other part. He don't know how to get just box. He be in the DMs of these girls sending them messages saying, how much money do I need to pay you for you to come hang out with me? I'll trade you time on my podcast if you come hang out with me. This is not how you get boxed from women. Even that, just the act of getting sex out of you, it doesn't require that you pay me. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said you can't be offering this bitch a bunch of money so that you can turn that into a transaction where you get a piece of her ass cheeks. That's not, what the hell is you doing? That's called prostitution, stupid.
Hold on. Let me say this. This is the next thing he says.
Another thing?
Yes. You have been married for 16 years. You would not know. It wasn't like this 10 years ago. First. I gotta stop these young dudes from saying things weren't like, the economy wasn't like this 16 years ago.
Women have always been the same since the beginning of time.
And these dudes don't know that because they don't actually get girls.
Right. And the thing that wasn't like this 10 years ago was that women weren't all up in the public just telling you idiots that they think you're a bunch of idiots. That's the only difference. We kept that shit to ourselves. We whispered amongst each other like, girl, let me tell you what you could get out of this dude if you just play your cards right. We was doing it like that, but nothing else has changed. The way we act ain't changed. We were still doing the same dumb shit we doing now. You just couldn't see it. It wasn't just in your face like that.
It wasn't on TikTok.
Exactly. So again, 10 years ago, because you LeBron James fans, your mothers who are single moms, they were teenagers when they had y'all. How did that happen? How did your father get just some box out of her and throw her in the garbage can with you if 10 years ago, 20 years ago, these women were not exactly the same as they are now?
I just said this in my other video because this girl is complaining, or somebody is complaining about Kevin Gates, the rapper. He's 39 and he's with some girl that's like 26 and people are like, oh, you're with a younger girl. Now in the video I made, I said, well, let's put some context on this, because when you and I were 16, you got pregnant, bitch. You had your first member. You weren't dealing with us dudes that was in high school with you. So 20 years later, when we're 36, your daughter is 20. Graduating college.
Right, with her issues, whatever issues she had growing up with your crazy cranky ass.
Now, why should I not deal with her? Just tell me why. You're the one who, I didn't have a kid at 16. You did, you fascinating ass bitch.
Right, and you still single all these years later.
Right. You're still single all these years later.
Right.
So the whole
your daughter, she don't want to end up like yo cranky ass. She wants her a man who's gonna stick around, be responsible, actually be able, not willing, just able to provide for me and my children. I don't want to grow up and become a single mother like my cranky ass mother who still don't got no man. So if I see a dude presenting himself that way, I'm gonna go gravitate towards him. And guys in my own age group, they don't got nothing to offer me.
Here's
These
another
guys are
thing.
Irresponsible.
Here's another thing this guy. Myron is teaching you how to get boxed. He's not teaching you to be in a relationship. That's the thing. Well, but this is the thing. This girl that he's teaching you to get boxed from, all you want is boxed from her. She's a human too. I thought you bitch niggas was feminists. So she don't want just a guy that's throwaway penis. She don't want that.
Let me tell you why that whole shit is debunked immediately. If you're teaching dudes how to get boxed from the girl, right? And that's all you're teaching her. Why also, Myron, do you insist this bitch should submit to you or give you something?
Thank you, man.
You're not gonna get submission out of a bitch who's your side hoe. Like, that's not happening. What are you even talking about?
I don't want submission out of a prostitute.
Submission is what husbands get from their wives. So if you're not teaching guys to become husbands, then you can't also be in the same breath saying she's worthless because she won't submit to you.
No, he says obey. She doesn't obey you. She don't gotta obey me.
Why?
If
That's
it's
what I'm
just some
saying.
box.
Why would you have that expectation out of a bitch who you paid to sleep with you tonight? Like, that makes no sense. That's why I know you's a lying ass nigga. What is you talking about, you grifting ass bitch? You're a liar. You wish you had you a girlfriend. That's why you tried to make Angie your girlfriend. Hello? And you kept lying about it after she broke up, telling everybody she's still your girlfriend.
That's the important part. You kept lying to people, letting people think she was still your girlfriend after y'all had already broke up months ago.
Oh, she wanted a baby and I didn't want to put one in her. That's your fucking excuse to explain again why you're lonely and alone at your age, Myron. Because when you reach a certain age as a man, it's whack that you out here just trying to get a bunch of box from a bitch. You too old to be doing. That's what 22-year-olds are supposed to be doing.
Hold on, let's go back, right? Because if I was 50 talking about I'm running around getting hoes, y'all would say, that's kind of strange. Why you don't have a wife already? You know that. You lames have said that in here before.
All of society.
Until you realize, oh wait, he has
married.
A wife?
Exactly, and you've been married.
Then you switch the argument to something else.
We didn't just get married yesterday. I'm 40 right now. We've been together since I was in my early 20s. What is you even talking about?